have some free time in London, so you can eat something there. They have a very popular bakery. It's extremely popular. It's worth maybe standing in the line for a while for this road. So we come out at pretty high altitude, and probably the weather will change a little. So we see how it be, and we used to do some photo stops in the afternoon. So tomorrow we'll take the information about that later, so we don't confuse you here with too much information, because tomorrow it's going to be a lot of different transportation. Right, my intention was not that you should see. Morning mood. So he wrote this for a play that Henrik Ibsen wrote, Peer Gynt. So it's one of the most famous pieces from Edvard Grieg. We will talk a little more about Peer Gynt later. We're coming up to the area where he lived, where Henrik Ibsen was inspired to write this famous play. To the right there you had Sweden. Coming, meet authors and read and so it's the biggest literature festival in Scandinavia taking place for his place. So for winners for several languages like English, of course. My struggle, it was a little controversial because it's the same title as Adolf Hitler used. How private can you be when you expose people you know in a book? And then you also and then you have an adventure part, Hunterfossen adventure. The left hand side here, on the other side of the river, you have this park. You see the troll, touched nature in a way to see a troll. So it can be pretty scary, of course, to meet a troll. Some of them are cute, some are ugly, some are scary. Some have one head, because they have been here for a long, long time. Up from the caves after sunset when it's getting dark. And if they don't hide in times, it's carved into the mountainsides. So probably they was hit by the rays from the sun. Well, the trolls have been around here for hundreds of years, and maybe old fairy tales and wrote them. Religion before they became Christian. God was Odin, because he sacrificed one to be able to gain wisdom. So only one eye, and he was married. So it became a very important road, this road here. Did you like it? Good. Not all people like it, but most people here in Norway, of course, they love their so that you have a chance tomorrow morning, I guess, breakfast, and also in Bergen. If you want to try it for breakfast, so they usually have it there. So it's the most famous cheese. It was pretty popular during the Winter Olympic Games here. have the river on the right hand side. Here you have a town called Vinstra, and this town is very famous for a festival taking place every summer. They have a Peer Gynt festival here, so it's been going on. Perform the play from Henrik Ibsen, Peer Gynt. And Peer Gynt probably lived in this area. So it's the most important literary work in Norway, you can say. At that time, Norway was part of Sweden, this union. This play, the most famous play is probably A Doll's House, which you maybe have seen or heard of. It was very controversial at that time. The character and also enemy of the state and ghosts. In Ghost, Ibsen tackled such topics as incest and venereal disease, so that was also very controversial. Alright, we are still in Gudbrandsdalen Valley, bell tower on the roof. So we use the bell to see the difference. Two rivers meeting, and one is just 5 minutes. I think we will have our break here. Hub because it's pretty close to different national parks from here. So both in winter. Mercenaries from Scotland who intended to fight for Sweden, but well, they were defeated here by farmers. Well, a soldier there from the army. Beautiful color, the emerald green color from the mountains in a way. The water contains clay and mud particles, rock dust from the glaciers. So look here now, you see how one river meets another one, and the one to the left is very beautiful emerald green and the other one is brown instead. So the water to the left comes from the glaciers up in the mountains. And here is Otta. After that we will continue to Lom, and when we come to Lom, there, look to the left here, you have beautiful chairs there. If you want to go and take a picture and sit in these chairs, you can do that, because we're going to have our stop just on the other side here of the river. Yeah, so we will come to Lom. We will not start with restrooms there, so we will go directly to the state church and have our guided visit, and after that you have free time, or you can go to the restrooms and have something to eat for lunch, maybe go to the bakery. So use the restrooms here before we leave, so we're gonna stay 30 minutes. So we leave. Later. So I hope you enjoy so far the sceneries here. So we're gonna change river now. So you have seen Gudbrandsdalen river, and now we're gonna follow Otta river to Lom. And Otta river has this beautiful emerald green color from glaciers. And we might see glaciers later today when we come up in the mountains. So when we arrive now in Lom, we will park the bus, and then we will walk up to the state church, have a visit in the state church, and after that you will have some time for lunch and use the restrooms in the city center. Most popular is the bakery there. They have also toilets. They have actually a Volvo toilet there. If you want to take a picture of a fun toilet in Norway, you should visit the bakery. The upper floor of the bakery, you have a Volvo toilet. You will understand when you come there. Volvo car. This area. So people come here in the winter time for skiing and in the summertime for hiking. Pretty high tax on sugar here in Norway, so it means that chocolate and candies and sodas are more expensive here than, for instance, my Norway. You can also say "give me a kus," alltså ge mig en kus. It means give me a hug. But be aware, if you are invited to sängkus, then it means they want to spend some time with you in the bed. After they have drunk some alcohol, maybe if you're in a bar, maybe they invite you for some sängkus. And well, we don't take the sun for granted here, and they used to say there's no such thing as bad weather here, it's only bad snow. Pretty common also, like in Bergen, where we will come, because the way that you can't, complain about the weather, because the weather is the weather. You can't, change it or decide how the weather is going to be, so you have to be prepared for the weather. Yeah, and then we have this beautiful law, the all man's right, every man's right. So it basically means that everyone has the right to roam free in the nature here in Norway, also in Sweden. Even if the forest is private property, you have the right to walk around in the forest. So it's something people really love, of course, here, and also people from the rest of Europe, they love this law. Just park there and sleep there, and if you have a tent, you put up your tent. For free, the wild raspberries for free. Also, for instance, it's free to do. And if you're gonna do some camping, as long as you stay at least 500. There. You can do hikes and skiing also. love it, and it's part of our lifestyle, of course. Children, of course, also that they have to behave in the nature, so you can't throw garbage and you can't hurt the animals, so it's a code of conduct, of course, you have to respect. Look to the right, you have these old farms here. So this river here is now to the Gudbrandsdalen in approximately 35-40 minutes. It comes from the glacier. Down here you see, maybe, yeah, it's pretty cloudy up there, but you can see actually snow now. We visited this farm in the open air museum. It was a farm maybe placed somewhere here, and then they have moved all the buildings from the area to the open air museum. Vågåmo is the name here of the town. Growing potatoes here, and of course it's from Norway, so it's distilled spirit from Norway, maybe. So water of life. They have some very famous aquavit brands here, and one is called Linje aquavit, and Linje means line, so it means they transport the aquavit on oak barrels on ships that goes all the way down to the equator and then comes back to Norway. So during this journey, this aquavit is the most famous one, Linje aquavit. And usually they use and here it's more aquavit. And here you go in a way, and usually the summer house was big in a way because they had a lot of workers during the summer, and then in the winter time they moved to a smaller house next to the big house. In the mountains, it's another story. Song contest once upon a time in the 1990s. Pretty. Now this one, if I play it for you, I'm just gonna find it here on Spotify. So this is a song from Norway actually. The original version was from this group Secret Garden that many other artists has. The state church you saw today in the open air museum was Gudbrandsdalen Church, so it was placed here. As you can see here on the left hand side, Garmo. So not so far. There you see another little bell tower on the roof to the left from there. Right now it's 57 degrees Fahrenheit outside, so you know when you're gonna have some free time in London, this will be the temperature.